Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wednesday's Wealth Live with Sandy R. Happy Wednesday to you. This is my weekly 15-20 minute get-together conversation with you because I want to share the wealth. Because I work with the top guy in the world, the top success and prosperity teacher in the world, Bob Proctor. And not only do I study and learn from Bob, but I study a wealth of others in this whole space, like Napoleon Hill, Price Pritchett, Neville Goddard, Thomas Troward, Genevieve Behrend, Maxwell Maltz. There's so much phenomenal material. So I'm just online to share the wealth, and I'm hoping it has an impact on you. Okay. So today's question, and by the way, if you have any questions, if you have any comments, put them here. If you're on the replay, I'll check any comments on the replay and respond back. I always say we learn at a much deeper level and at a much accelerated rate when we learn together. Our motto is together we thrive, because it's absolutely true that we're better together, stronger together, learning from each other, because you'll have insights that I don't have. And I'll listen to something you say and go, whoa, I didn't even see that. And you'll do the same with me. So I love the interactive learning experience. So I encourage you, oh no, I've got a note here. We're having trouble streaming to LinkedIn. Okay, that happened to Facebook about 6 weeks ago. Hold on. Okay, it looks like I'm just in Facebook. That's fine. So we're way better together, because again, I'm only going to get a certain amount of ahas from the material that I'm studying because of where I am. And you'll get different ones. And there's so much to be gained from understanding each other's learnings. So today's question, and here we go. By the way, if you have questions, I already said this. Sorry, I got distracted because it's my feed has been cut out of LinkedIn because LinkedIn's having a problem with StreamYard feeding into it. Facebook had the same issue about 6 weeks ago. Okay, so today's comment or question: tough times never last, but tough people do. Is there truth behind this? Tough times never last, but tough people do. Is there truth behind this? The quick answer is yes, but let me take it in two parts. Okay, the first part of the question, the first part of the quote: tough times never last. Well, they don't. And by the way, when you read some of these quotes, so often we go, oh yeah, good quote, and then we dismiss it. We don't do anything with it. That's why I've actually set up our daily vibe, your daily vibe, where I take a quote every day and interpret it, and then tell you, what do you do? What can you do with this quote to put it into action? So look for your daily vibe, because it's going into LinkedIn, it goes into Manifesting Success, our private Facebook group, it goes into just my personal, comes out of our business page. Just look for it, because there's powerful quotes out here. But it's like, well, what do I do with the quote? Is it true? Why is it true? And what do I do with it? So this one I actually did in our daily vibe, your daily vibe today. But tough times never last, but tough people do. So the first part, tough times never last. They don't. By law, they do not. One of the laws of the universe, one of the 7 primary laws, and there's like 28 or more secondary laws. One of the 7 primary laws is the law of rhythm, that everything has a season. There is a rhythm to everything in this universe. So far as we know, so far as science understands, from the solar systems of the planets to plants, animals, to our biorhythms, to the moon and the sun, to night and day, to consciousness, to unconsciousness, everything is the tides. Everything has a rhythm. So when you hear, well, this too shall pass, it will. It can't last forever. So know that if you're in tough times, you'll come out of it. If you hold true to the second part. Let me back up on that. You'll come out of it. It may take you a lot longer. It may take you, you might get some more bruises, got some bruises along the way, but you'll come out of it if you hold true to the second. Tough people do. Now, this is an important differentiation here too. Tough times never last, but tough people do. So tough people, oh, I got to be brawny and tough. No, doesn't mean that at all. Thank goodness, because I'm not brawny. I don't even think I'm tough. It has to do, when we say tough, it means hang in there. It means persistence. Do you know what? Napoleon Hill, in his masterpiece, Think and Grow Rich, one of the top personal development books of all time, and it's written over 100 years ago, still becoming more and more mainstream today. He has a whole chapter on persistence. Why? Because he says, without it, you can't achieve. There are always obstacles in our way. There is no smooth sailing when we set out to create big achievements, set out on a path to achieve big dream goals. There's no smooth sailing, or rarely. If it is, it's another side. I could do that another subject on another live with Sandy R on that one, because there's a reason why occasionally things just happen magically without even trying, right? There's definite reasons why. But most of us, okay, for the masses, there's no smooth sailing, no hitches, quick route to success. It's a journey. And yes, we have our ups and downs, but to the first part, the downs never last. They don't. So take some comfort in the fact that, okay, according to the law of rhythm, and these are laws of how this universe operates, it's not that sometimes it applies, maybe sometimes for me or not. No, law means it applies every time, everywhere, to everyone. Okay? So tough times, you might be in them, but there is an end to the tough times. If you persist, the only way to fail is to quit, right? So if why Napoleon Hill has a whole chapter on persistence is it's vital to success. It's crucial to your success, to my success. We have to stay the course. We have to hang in there. We have to persist. That's what toughness means. And you know what? Is it easy? No. Nope. That's why I do what I do. That's why I've set up what I've set up. In terms of my business, the way I work with clients, and I'm not selling you anything here at all. I just want to explain why I've taken the route that I've taken to create an environment where there's a lot of support. We need way more support than we think we do in order to go after those big dream goals, that breakthrough kind of success. We need way more support than we think we do. So I've created an environment where there's a lot of support. Because when you hit the tough times, you know intellectually, I know I got to hang in there. I know I have to persist. That's an attribute of successful people. They know how to persist. But boy, when things are tough and that old programming starts to really nag at you, it's not working and why I'm getting frustrated and all that negative stuff starts to kick in, you need support. You need other people, like-minded people who are also going after big goals. That's why, and I think I did a Wednesday's Wealth about a month ago or a month or two ago on this very topic. Jim Rohn's famous quote, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend time with." That's one of the reasons why you need the support of like-minded people also pushing for bigger and better, also immersing in powerful personal development material, trying to apply it, helping each other apply it, and together we do thrive. Persistence, not easy. You do need help. Goodness knows I've needed help. I still do. You know what? I can't do it alone. And any successful person will tell you, could not have done it on my own. And they will tell you through the years, there's so-and-so and that person and that person. Oh, and that person really helped. Numerous people helping. And these are people, by the way, not just really nice people who care and want to help. I mean, those are wonderful too. But as you'll hear Bob Proctor say, if you really want to break through to bigger success, find someone who's been where you want to go so they know the route to get there. And then, here's the rub, do exactly what they tell you to do. And most people don't. They cut corners. No, I get it. I don't have to do that part. Yeah, you do. Do exactly what they tell you. So when you are finding people, the 5 people you may want to spend time with, it's one thing to have nice people who care about you, who are fairly up. That's important. But it's also important to have people, at least one person, if not more, who's been where you want to go, because you cannot connect the dots looking forward. That's another quote I'm saying here from Steve Jobs. You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them when you look back. So when you have a mentor, a coach, someone on the other side, they can help you connect the dots, even though you're not looking back yet. You're still looking forward, but they can look back and help you connect the dots. Boy, does that ever speed up your path to success. So tough times never last. By law, they won't last. So take heart in that. Know that this too shall pass if you hang in there. But the other important thing I really want you to think about is you don't have to wait it out until the tough times pass. You can actually accelerate that. You can accelerate the tough times how do you do that? By focusing, first of all, celebrate on what's working. Instead of giving your attention, and where your attention goes, your energy flows. So if you're giving attention to how frustrated you are, how hard the times are, how awful it is, guess what? Your energy goes, whoa. Instead of giving your attention to how tough the times are, and I know this is easier said than done, but the more people you're around that are helping doing this, the easier it becomes. Think about what's working right. Think about what you have accomplished. Celebrate any small successes along the way. Be grateful for whatever has gone on to this point. Be grateful for what's coming after these tough times end, because you know they're going to end, right? So celebrate the successes along the way. Put your attention, and therefore your energy, goes to the successes you've had along the way up until now. That's going to make a huge difference in your own vibration. Okay? And then you can start to focus on, well, what can I do better? I know these are tough times. Given the tough times, what can I do better? What can I do differently? Brainstorm. Even with yourself. Get yourself a flip chart or a whiteboard and go, okay, I'm going to brainstorm. If you can get people to do it with you, again, together we thrive, then even better. We have weekly mastermind groups with our clients, and this is going on all the time. We're brainstorming. So even if just yourself, brainstorm, okay, what can I do differently? And here's a neat trick. Create for the purposes of brainstorming, create an imaginary advisory group, an imaginary mastermind group with some fun people in it, like a Richard Branson or an Oprah or a Steve Jobs or a Bob Proctor or an Elon Musk. What would they do? It's like get yourself out of your typical way of viewing things and say, well, what would somebody else do? Maybe there's somebody in your industry who's just amazing. Say, well, what would they do? It pulls you out of your narrower way of thinking about the situation. Okay, so even though you're in tough times, celebrate the good, celebrate successes that have happened till now. Even doesn't matter how small they are. Be grateful for what you've got up until now. And then you ask yourself, well, what can I do better? And use this technique. This is what successful people do. This is what makes them tough. They're not tough. The word is implying that they are tough enough to make it through the tough times. That's what the definition of tough people is in this example. They have what it takes to make it through the tough times. How do they have what it takes? That's what I'm sharing with you. Celebrate. Be grateful. What successes have you had up till now, no matter how small? And then you brainstorm, how can I do things differently? How can I be better every single day? How can I be better with clients? How can I be better with prospects? Right? And if you're looking for better, there's no end to better. And again, use that imaginary advisory group. What would the leader in my industry do? What would a Richard Branson or an Elon Musk or an Oprah do? It'll pull you out of your way of thinking and give you new ideas. That's the cool thing. Oh, yeah, I bet you Oprah would do that. Actually, you know what? I might be able to do that maybe in a smaller way, but I could do something like that. And your whole vibration shifts. And you know what? As your vibration shifts, you get more energy, you have more hope, and you're willing to hang on longer through the tough times. But that shift in your vibration has an impact on everything around you. So you're likely to accelerate out of tough times into better times. So there's a lot of truth in this statement. Tough times never last. By law, they don't. But tough people do. People who are willing to stay the course, persist, and using these techniques, these tools to help them stay the course. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff I could share with you too, but my time's up. All right, so I hope that helps. If you're in tough times, hang in there. If you want to reach out for help, reach out. I'm here, or reach out to somebody else, but I'm here. And our Fast Path to Success training is coming up June 14th to 18th. If you're in tough times, get into this training. It's our signature training. We do multiple times a year. It's free, and I guarantee you it will change your life. So get in there. There are free prize program giveaways every day. There's a big program giveaway partway through the week. You'll have your own success advisor helping you break through, accelerate through your tough times, and so much more. You will not be the same once you've been through our training. I guarantee you that. And it's free. I'll put the link here. All you have to do, it's only an hour each day. All you have to do is be in our Manifesting Success Facebook group. That's it. I go live every day, 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. Eastern. And if you can't make the sessions are recorded and available to you. All right. But only for a short time afterwards, a week. So if you're struggling, if you're in tough times, get into the Fast Path. I promise you it's going to help you accelerate out of tough times, even if it's COVID related. We have so many people doing things, amazing things during COVID. Okay? COVID does not have to stop you. So, Fast Path to Success, I'll put the link right here. You can check it out, and I'd love to see you in training. It would be a privilege to see you in training. But otherwise, just take to heart what I've told you, okay? Tough times do not last by law. And if you do stay the course, if you do persist using those kinds of tools, you'll get to the other side, and then new things happen. Things open up, whole new ballgame. I hope that helps. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. Bye for now.